Two bears high-fiving. That's an inside joke that only Fallout players get.
Hoi. Auslander Zuka Joshua Graham?
Am I looking for Joshua Graham? Yes, I am. Can you show me where he is?
You know our tongue. Smart, Auslander. Joshua in high place of cave. You show respect, Utman. Joshua is greatest warrior. You show him no respect. He show you thunder and fire.
I'll be sure to be on my best behavior then.
You wise for Auslander.
The spitter plants and the green monster men aren't native to Zion. Wonder where they came from.
We should have given you a better welcome on your first visit to Zion. But from what I hear, the Whitelegs beat us to it. Whitelegs seem to be the only visitors we have these days, and I wouldn't have expected anyone from the Mojave to come looking for us. And you're a courier, no less. Not the one I was expecting, but I suppose he wouldn't have come with a caravan. I don't know if you were close to the other members of your group, but you have my sympathy. I pray for the safety of all good people who come to Zion, even Gentiles. But we can't expect God to do all the work.
How do you know so much about what happened to me?
The dead horses are capable scouts. Nothing passes into or out of Zion without my hearing of it.
I came here with the Happy Trails Caravan Company to make contact with the New Canaanites.
Happy Trails. I remember. They were good friends. I have bad news for your employers. New Canaan was destroyed, its citizens scattered. All because of the Whitelegs. And Caesar, of course. The Whitelegs want to join the Legion. Caesar's rite of passage is the destruction of the New Canaanites. Almost assuredly because of me. The good news is that we can help you find your way back. Daniel, one of the other New Canaanites, has made many maps of the region. The bad news is that we can't help you right now. Not with everything that's going on.
I'm not going to leave without offering help. What can I do?
You're a good neighbor to us. We all go through periods of darkness. In such times, we can turn to the Lord. But it's good to have friends. Daniel and I need pre-war tools to help us navigate beyond Zion. Should we need to evacuate, these instruments will be vital to us. Normally, we would have some of the dead horses or sorrows look for them. But many pre-war buildings in the valley are taboo. They won't go inside.
Why don't you or Daniel do it?
We are responsible for leading and protecting the sorrows and dead horses. They are smart people, but not as worldly as you or I. I am preparing the dead horses for war, and Daniel is preparing the sorrows for other things.
So I'll see what I can do.
Thank you. Follows Chop can help you find your way around the valley. He's inexperienced, but he knows enough of our language to ignore the taboos about pre-war buildings. Welcome back. What can I do for you?
What did you say about a courier? Who were you expecting?
Caesar would never admit this openly, but he knows that I'm alive. I've killed enough of his frumentarii and assassins that have come looking. I've heard one of them travels the Mojave as a courier. Most of Caesar's agents meet a fitting end in NCR territory, but maybe this one survived.
Caesar is dead. I saw to it personally. I thought you should know.
I have to admit, it's hard to believe that even after all he did to me, all he tried to do to find and erase me from this world, he went first. No doubt this will be good for the Mojave. I can only hope Arizona and the tribes don't suffer as the Legion falls apart around them.
They won't. I'll make sure. The Legion has very little to go home with.
Good. You're doing God's work,
Gag.
whether you believe it or not.
What are you talking about?
I am a New Canaanite. We believe we are the heirs of a spiritual tradition given to our ancestors thousands of years ago. We have made and kept covenants with our Lord God to honor his laws. In exchange, we are promised eternal salvation after this life. A day will come when our Lord returns to judge us all. Until then, we must honor his laws and start others along the path of salvation if we can. That's why we trade with others and work the tribes. We have more than food and medicine to offer. Good news is our most valuable commodity.
If you say so.
Whether there is a God or not, his existence doesn't depend on what you believe or what I say.
True.
There is much to be skeptical of in this world,
Also true.
so it no longer surprises me to learn how many people don't really believe in anything. But I believe that our Lord was made flesh as Jesus Christ and died to redeem me, and you, and the Sorrows, even the Whitelegs, everyone.
Nice guns.
In the Great Basin and Colorado Plateau, all tribes are known for a specific weapon. Whitelegs are known for their big submachine guns, storm drums. They broke into an armory near Spanish Fork and have been using them for years. Of course, the Dead Horses have their wooden war clubs, and even the Sorrows have their Yao Guai gauntlets. This type of .45 automatic pistol was designed by one of my tribe almost 400 years ago. Learning its use is a New Canaanite rite of passage.
The 1800s? Do you run the show around here?
I wouldn't say that. I am the acting war chief for the Dead Horses. They look up to me for such matters, but I only have the authority they give me. Daniel is a spiritual leader and main link of the New Canaanites to the Sorrows. He's up in the Narrows right now.
What's going on with all these tribes?
A great deal. There are 3, make that 4, tribes here in Zion. You've already met the Whitelegs on the way in. In this camp, you'll find Dead Horses. In the Narrows, the Sorrows. And finally, there's Daniel and myself. We're New Canaanites.
Do they speak our language?
Most don't. It's been hundreds of years since the war. They've developed their own languages. Take the Dead Horses. We think they were originally refugees from a place called Rez, east of the Grand Canyon. They speak a combination of Rez and a language spoken by travelers who were visiting Rez when the bombs fell. Over time, the 2 languages blended. I was a translator years ago, but it's hard to keep up with all of the tribal variations.
Why did the Whitelegs attack me?
They attack everyone who isn't a Whiteleg, especially caravans. They don't know how to survive on their own, so they have to raid. But as for why they are here, they are trying to wipe us out. All of us. They want to join Caesar's Legion, and they can only prove their worth by destroying the New Canaanites and everyone we shelter.
Does the valley belong to dead horses? Oh, here it comes. Here comes the Bible thumping.
The valley belongs to God.
Yep.
But no. The dead horses live at Dead Horse Point, up the Colorado River. They came here because I asked them to. Before I returned to the fold, I visited them years earlier. I looked much different then, but I left an impression on them. I taught them how to hunt more efficiently, how to maintain their weapons and pre-war equipment. When I returned, they showed their appreciation.
Why haven't I seen Sorrows?
The Sorrows have many skilled hunters among them, but no warriors. They have not had to deal with war or raiders for decades. Even though they can hunt a full-grown Yaoguai, they don't know how to deal with the Whitelegs. That's why we're here.
Are the new Canaanites really a tribe?
We wear more clothing than them and understand more about technology. But we're still a tribe, a linked family of families. The Boneyard, Phoenix, New Vegas, they're just places, metal and stone. New Canaan dies, but the tribe lives on. When the walls come tumbling down, when you lose everything you have, you always have family. And your family always has tribe. Of course.
Do you have anything to trade?
We do. Though the Whitelegs destroyed New Canaan, they didn't destroy all of our supply caches. All forms of currency are recognized here. Caps, NCR dollars, even Legion coin. Take a look.
Can I ask you some personal questions?
Right now, I'd like you to focus on helping Daniel. Maybe there will be time later. Let me have a look. My tribe may take too much pride in its mechanical talents, but in truth, we are intrigued by the workings of a fine firearm. Yes.
Alright, I gave you some money. Buy some more stuff from me.
God be with you.
Bleh.
There can't really be a place where people go into big buildings and give away all their money just to watch someone flip paper squares on a table.
Man, when you put it that way.
Ah, the Eastern Virgin. What's the phrase? House, sweet house. The spitter plants and the green monster men aren't native to Zion. Wonder where they came from. Must have been nice. When Zion was friendly enough, folks could make camp wherever they pleased, and not worry about whitelegs and deadly critters.
Time to fight.
Whoa! Here we go!
Cessation of hostilities complete.
Good.
You just lost your friend. Is it Goot?
Pip-Boy lights on.
Meh.
This one looks pretty tough.
Where? Oh! Whoa, that's a big one.
Does that feel better?
That's that then.
That's all. Time to fight.
You!
Was that all?
Look sharp. Lots of giant ants around here. We call them picnic killers. Don't really know what that means. Something from back when, I guess. Good.
You say so.
Are we being watched?
Way I heard it, salt upon wounds butchered everyone in New Canaan and nailed their corpses to the cliffs.
Time to fight. Fighting over.
See this? This is why your own 2 feet are better than any cart. Whether it's pulled by critters or goes on its own.
Pip-Boy lights on.
That's a tiny skeleton. Oh, we gotta go north now. Not
I
up
hear
there.
some odd things about the civilized lands outside Zion. Is there really a giant thunder lizard people live inside?
I don't live in it. But it does have somebody that creates thunder. They stay there because it's high up.
This one looks pretty tough.
Whoa! Here we go!
That's all.
I didn't even do anything. That was all you, FC.
Time to fight.
Fighting time! Whoa! Here we go!
Bad guys dealt with.
Why do you carry all those bottle caps anyway? They jangle like crazy.
Yeah.
This one looks pretty tough.
You knocked me off the bridge. This sucks. No, I want it. I'm already dead. Of course, the water was too shallow.
Way I heard it, salt upon wounds butchered everyone in New Canaan and nailed their corpses to the cliffs.
Ready, steady. Was that all? This one looks pretty tough. We haven't seen anybody in a while. Maybe the monsters have stealth suits too. Cessation of hostilities complete.
I didn't even know there were hostilities around.
This one looks pretty tough.
Scorpion. Bug.
Bad guys dealt with.
Little. She said pretty tough. Shows how much you know, calf. Oh, I see. They gave me a new quest all of a sudden.
Uh-oh. guys dealt with. Sneaking done. Fighting now. Fighting over.
Here's some odd things about the civilized lands outside Zion. Is there really a giant thunder lizard people live inside? For as long as I remember, the dead horses have thought that places of the old world were taboo. Doesn't look so spooky to me.
Da-na-na-na. You found a key.
Like the shadow of a...
Good.
Oh, shock! Did you just knock me off that ledge?
Way I heard it, salt upon wounds butchered everyone in New Canaan and nailed their corpses to the cliffs.
I enjoy this game every time. I've had like thousands of hours in it. But get the spam stuff out of here, please. I appreciate your view. But please don't spam about chatting.
Sneaking done.
in
Fighting
other
now.
apps. Problem?
Do you like me? Fighting over.
I hear some odd things about the civilized lands outside Zion. Is there really a giant thunder lizard people live inside?
I keep reading that one. Oh, I know why that. Oh, man. We'll explore those things later. We got quests to do first.
Time to fight. Was that all?
Waypoint right there. All right. I gotta go. Hi, unknown. I gotta go around this cliff. Good morning, unknown. Oh, I already found that. Maybe we have to go this way. I hope. Let me look at the map again. It actually looks like going north first is the way to go around. Oh, you were about to.
Why do you carry all those?
No, I just
bottle caps
started like an hour ago.
They jangle like crazy.
My streams usually go for about 3 hours.
Ready, steady,
Fighting.
fighting.
It's been pretty lonely in here. I've only had
Bad guys dealt with.
2 people in, and one of them was giving me messaging spam.
Sneaking done. Fighting now.
Oh no, I see what you're saying.
That's happening.
I was saying I have to go here or there, kind of thing.
Cessation of hostilities complete.
Yeah, we don't talk about that app in my chat anymore. Unknown. There may be a day where I can come back to it. But right now, the message has been received. However bullshit it
Hit
is.
boy lights on.
Yeah. There's a scorpion. Good job, kid.
Gotcha.
I need the teddy bears. I need them. Contaminated medical kit. This medical supply kit is mostly intact, but several of the sterile bandages have been broken open and the disinfected bottle is leaking. You can try to salvage what's there, or you can find replacement parts for the contaminated components. Alternately, you can use alcohol to re-sterilize the bandages. Must go ready for work. Thank you so much for hanging out. Thank you for the lyrics. Be safe out there, unknown.
Bet they don't have anything as nasty as Yao Guai out where you come from, huh?
It's called a death claw. They could go 1-to-1. Yeah, I love that. Hold on. Oh, I don't have my throwing. Why did I not bring some protonic? Oh my god. I had some proton throwing axes. I wanted to bring some because they're very inexpensive and a free heal for my axe. That's okay. I'll work on weapon repair kits for that stuff.
I bet no one has ever been as unnoticed as me. Time to fight.
Got him!
Bad guys dealt with.
What can I tell you?
Tell me about this area.
Mostly it's the mountain bighorners. Whole herd of them up on the cliffs there. Usually they're not too aggressive, but lately, whew. My guess is one of the calves got lost somewhere along the way. Bighorners are communal. One missing calf, and the whole herd gets ornery. If that calf doesn't turn up soon, they might very well come down into the valley and attack the camp.
Maybe I can help with that.
Yeah? Hey, thanks. Most of the hunters don't listen when I tell them the problem. Just one thing. Try not to kill any bighorners if you can, yeah? You'll drive the herd off and we'll have to range farther on our hunts.
What would you suggest I do?
You might try luring the baby out with some banana yucca. These bighorners go crazy for the stuff.
I'll look into it.
That's great. I'll help any way I can.
I'm back. I tried to hit the escape key to unpause on my keyboard in front of me.
Those, what did you call them? Walkie-talkies? Those are going to be loads better than signal drums and smoke signs.
This one looks pretty tough. Cessation of hostilities complete.
I'm too good.
There can't really be a place where people go into big buildings and give away all their money just to watch someone flip paper squares on a table.
Really makes you question what we find entertaining, right, guys?
Pip-Boy lights on.
Sweet, I got... Oh, I didn't earn anything new anyway.
Uh-oh.
Gotcha! Whoa! Here we go!
Bad guys dealt with. time to fight. Cessation of hostilities complete. You're my best friend forever.
Hi, Mandy. This is Horace Applebaum from out at the Zion General Store. I placed an order 3 weeks ago for the deluxe Mountain Man all-in-one survival kits. You know, the ones that come with compass, pair of walkie-talkies, and a full first aid kit. I'm writing to you because as of today, 2057, I still haven't received the shipment. I'm fresh out of the kits here, and with the summer tourist season picking up, I really need the new ones ASAP. Dear Scoutmaster Mitchum, thanks for the following up. Thanks for following up. You'll be happy to know that Little Scout lunchboxes you ordered have arrived. You can pick them up from the general store when you arrive in Zion. The general store is open Monday through Saturday, 7 a.m. till nightfall. We look forward to seeing you at your Scouts on Independence Day. Mandy, who the hell is running this shipping company? I just received 3 crates of Dinky the Dinosaur trademarked, officially licensed Dino Action Dolls. These things were supposed to go to some tourist trap in Nevada. How the hell did they get here? Mandy, what the hell can I do with this stuff? Maybe if we file off the Dinky trademarking, we can turn them around as kitty souvenirs and make a few bucks. But I'm still looking at major loss here. Whatever's going on in your shipping department, take care of it or I'll find someone else to handle my orders. I swear to God. Yours, Horace. Postscript, I still haven't received that order of survival kit requested last month. You know? Things I can actually sell to people. Damn. Oh, I see it.
Why do you carry all those bottle caps anyway? They jangle like crazy.
Nobody ever notices me, but they notice the Pip-Boy light. We're all lit up. Is it Christmas?
Always nagging about the Pip-Boy light. Let me live my life.
back when medicine smells funny. Guess it works though.
This one looks pretty tough. That's all. Sneaking done. Fighting now.
Like the shadow of a ghost. Fighting time! Can I get back up?
Fighting
Healing.
over.
Something!
Meowing.
Hi, Nikki. The first bit of this live stream might be a little bit important because there's where a lot of lore going on, and we met somebody important right at the start of the stream. Had a nice little talk with him.
That compass thing always knows where north is, huh? Even if it can't see the stars?
Sneaking done. Fighting now. Bad guys dealt with. Do you like me? Time to fight.
I am a bit lurky.
Thank you so much for the lurk, Nikki. Thank you. Long.
That's all.
Bet they don't have anything as nasty as Yao Guai out where you come from, huh?
We do.
Sneaking done. Fighting now. fighting over.
There can't really be a place where people go into big buildings and give away all their money just to watch someone flip paper squares on a table.
Oh, I see. The rocks kind of like look like a caterpillar worm.
The Narrows up ahead. That's the Sorrows territory. They're peaceful enough, but you don't want to make them mad.
You're my best friend forever.
You are the one Joshua Graham sent to us. Blessings of the Father in the cave on you. Daniel is waiting for you.
I like your bear glove. Where can I get one?
A Sorrow's Yaoguai fist is a sacred symbol. It shows that we belong to the tribe and have willingly undertaken a dangerous quest to aid the tribe. Each Sorrow makes his own, and only after hunting and slaying a Yaoguai that threatened our people. Our shaman, White Bird, oversees the rites. Perhaps if you spoke to him, he would allow you to undertake such a quest.
What's your deal?
Waking Cloud is my name. I am midwife to the Sorrows. It sounds ill-omened, no? Midwife to Sorrows?
I haven't seen any children around.
The children and the old have already been evacuated from the camp. They are safe enough, unless the Whitelegs come for us in force.
What do you do when you're not delivering babies?
I tend to other hurts and sicknesses that afflict our tribe. I also scout the valley for the herbs I use in my medicines. What would you speak of?
Tell me about Daniel.
Daniel is a wise man and a great friend to the Sorrows. He taught me to speak the language of New Canaan, the English from the holy books. Yes, the language of the New Canaanites is the holy tongue, for it is the language their sacred books are written in. The Father in the caves brought it to them after the judgment, but the ancestors of the Sorrows sinned against him. They were denied the true tongue.
Have you known him long?
6 years. He attended the birth of my 3rd child. It was a hard birth. The river nearly carried my water to the father, and my child's with it. Daniel knew the ways of New Canaan's medicine. He stepped in and saved both of our lives. After the birth, I asked Daniel if he would teach me what he knew of childbirth. He agreed, and so here I am.
Tell me about your tribe.
We have dwelt in the Narrows since the end that came in fire. When the Father in the caves punished the world and made us forget the Holy Tongue. We have had good relations with the other tribes in the valley. At least before Salt Upon Wounds brought his white legs here. We have Daniel to thank for our continued existence. His advice and help has kept the white legs from overrunning us so far. I do not know how long even he can protect us, though.
What do you know about Salt Upon Wounds?
He is war chief of the White Legs, and the worst butcher of them all. The tribes he has crushed are many. The warriors he has slain, countless.
Who or what is this father in the cave?
Have you not heard of the god of the New Canaanites? He is our protector and our judge. He helped our ancestors find their place here in Zion. He gave us many gifts, but we are not to seek him out. His caves are forbidden to us. Those who seek them out are taken from us.
That doesn't sound like what I've heard from the New Canaanites.
Perhaps you do not fully understand the New Canaanites. I have seen the Father's images. His holy bride and holy son were given unto the world to save it. They dwelt in the caverns of the mountains, caverns which can still be seen today. The people sinned against him, and were punished with the end that came in fire and the loss of the Holy Tongue. Only the New Canaanites were spared. I'm sure Daniel could tell you more. His knowledge of the Father is greater than my own. Then I will look forward to our next speaking.
Now, I'm not a religious person, but something tells me the New Canaanites God, and that lady's father in the cave are not the same Holy Father.
The dead horse has told me details about the attack on your caravan. A stranger's sympathy might not count for much, but for what it's worth, I'm sorry. The Sorrows will mourn your friends too. They mourn everyone, even the Whitelegs. They have sensitive souls. Innocent, if there is such a thing. In spite of what's happened, I hope that Joshua and I can help you out of here. But to be frank, we need your help too.
Joshua told me you needed a few things. I think this is everything.
Well, I'll be. I was starting to lose hope we'd be able to get any of this, much less all of it. Tribals are smart, but, well, they're ignorant. Letting go of a taboo is difficult for them. So I knew it would have to be one of us. Turns out all it took was a Gentile, or, no offense. These supplies are a godsend. But if we're going to evacuate Zion without drawing more White-Leg attention, I need you to go back into the valley. Specifically, I need you to scout out some locations for White-Legs and try to recover a map of Grand Staircase, a wilderness area to the east. There's also the matter of the roads. We're going to be heading out of the east side of the park, but I'm not sure the way is clear.
I'll do what I can.
I appreciate the enthusiasm. There aren't a lot of people in the wasteland with kindness to spare for anyone who isn't kin. Since you've been poking around the valley, you might see more activity from the Whitelegs. One of the Sorrow's hunters, Waking Cloud, has volunteered to help guide you through the valley. She has a special talent for staying out of sight. After this, it's just a matter of getting everyone out of here safe and sound. And hopefully, you can head back to the Mojave without any more trouble.
Daniel has given some pre-war mining explosives and a special detonator for them. They aren't useful as weapons, but could be used to collapse certain caves if that proves necessary in your exploration.
Well, here we part ways. I'm needed back at the Dead Horses camp. Maybe I'll see you there sometime.
Are you sure you've been a useful companion so far?
Sorry. Joshua was pretty clear. Get you to Daniel, then come on home. You can take it up with him if you'd like.
Give my regards to Joshua then.
I will. Good gunning, Akis.
Daniel said that I was to travel with you until you have completed your scouting. Is this pleasing to you?
Sounds good, let's go.
Certainly. We should make haste then.
Waking Cloud has given you the Quiet as the Waters perk. While Waking Cloud is in your party, it is much easier to sneak by the White Legs. Your perception is decreased.
I'm glad to see you're still with us. How can I help you?
Is there any other way I can help the Sorrows?
If you could part with it, healing powder would be welcome. We have enough stim packs for now, but we can't rely on that small supply. Brock and Xander plants can be found throughout the valley, and you might even find some on White Legs you come across. Ah, that's great news. We can use anything you can offer.
Take all I have.
Your generosity is... well, I just can't thank you enough.
Why are you so eager to evacuate Zion?
There's an old saying that goes, if you want peace, get ready for war. You've got me figured half right. I'll shoot dead any white leg that tries to creep into this camp. But it's only to protect the Sorrows. The Lord helps those who help themselves. But the Sorrows don't know how. Joshua and I do. Since I got them into this mess, I need to get them out.
That's an awful lot of responsibility to take on.
The new Canaanites interfered in their lives. We did that. And we've done it before, with others. Always with good intentions, but things go wrong. When that happens, we can't just abandon them. Let them die at the hands of New Canaan's enemies.
Joshua's come up with a reasonable alternative. Why not help them? Why not help them fight?
Joshua doesn't just want to fight the White Legs, he wants to annihilate them. The stakes are too high for their tribe. Hurting them won't dissuade them. If they can't join Caesar's Legion, they'll die out in a generation. They've never learned how to survive. Food preservation, tanning, even basic hunting and cooking seem beyond them. They only survive by scavenging and raiding. But that can't last. They'll only stop if Joshua and the Dead Horses can kill their war chief and their entire war band. That's exactly what he intends to do.
What do you know of the White Legs?
They're hateful savages who live only to plunder and destroy. Their leader is a devil called Salt Upon Wounds. War is all he knows. Everything he has, everything that tribe has, was taken by force, raiding, and scavenging. It's said there's no man deadlier at close range. That power fist of his has smashed 100 skulls. Maybe that's true, but so what? It's a low form of leadership. A tribe that knows only war has no future. And so he'll lead them to Caesar.
What do you do?
I used to help the Sorrows with various medical problems and general issues they were having, but my bishop sent me here as a missionary. We New Canaanites believe that there is a path to salvation for everyone, and it's important that we set people on that path if they are willing.
You said you used to help Sorrows with problems. What do you do now?
I'm trying to make amends for allowing our problem to become their problem. The New Canaanites, I mean. The Whitelegs have always fought with us. And with Joshua returning, Caesar has motivated the Whitelegs to stamp out the New Canaanites entirely. That means the tribes we work with, too. It's already happened. I just want to prevent something terrible from happening to the Sorrows.
This has happened before. The Whitelegs attacking other tribes. Has this?
Yes. But not just Whitelegs. Raiders, too. Prospectors, slavers. Anyone who thinks they can exploit the ignorant and the innocent. We lost the Tar Walkers and the Crazy Horns. We did our best, but we made mistakes. We paid for them. But they paid more. I'd like to get out from under that debt someday. Until then, it's enough to stop ourselves from getting deeper in the hole.
The Whitelegs are here, so what's your plan?
To remove the Sorrows from harm's way. I have to give credit to the Whitelegs for finding their way here. Though I imagine many died in the process. But they can't follow us east. Not into the Grand Staircase. They don't know how to live off the land. We head there. We can find some safety.
What do you know about the Father in the Caves?
Father in the... Oh, right. He's some spirit the Sorrows used to believe in. Watched over them from the caves in the valley. They marked some of the caves around here because they think they'll be punished for going inside. I think as more of them learn the teachings of the New Canaanites, they'll lose their old superstitions.
You might want to have a chat with them. They think your Lord and the Father are the same.
Oh? Oh. Of course. How stupid of me. They probably also think Mary is the mother and Jesus is the child. No wonder they picked up on things so easily. I guess it just goes to show how difficult it is to communicate sometimes. I should be able to address most common problems. What's the matter?
Medical supplies?
I can provide medical assistance. I can even use supplies that we have here. But I can't just sell what we have. I need to address problems as they arise. And most of those have to do with the Sorrows or dead horses.
Most of the Sorrows and dead horses are protected. I'm out there getting shot up by Whitelegs.
Fair enough. Just be careful and hopefully you won't need these.
Damn, Daniel, you have no loot. I cannot pawn off stuff for shit on you. I see Josh.
By the rivers of Babylon, there we sat down. Yea, we wept, when we remembered Zion. Remember, O Lord, the children of Edom in the day of Jerusalem, who said, raise it even to the foundation. O daughter of Babylon, who ought to be destroyed, happy shall he be, that rewardeth thee as thou hast served us. Happy shall he be, that taketh and dasheth thy little ones against the stone.
Gross!
Do you know what it means?
Cash the little babies against the stones. That's gross. You don't want to leave Zion. You'd rather kill every last one of the white legs.
Given those two choices, yes. In the best of all possible worlds, they would just leave us in peace. But they won't. I don't enjoy killing, but when done righteously, it's just a chore, like any other. Practiced hands make for short work, and the good Lord knows there's much to be done here.
This conversation got... Hold on a second. This conversation just got pretty dark. What was that about happy dashing the little ones?
Happy are those who do the work of the Lord. Zion belongs to God and the people of God. It is a natural temple and monument to his glory. When our Lord entered the temple and found it polluted by money changers and beasts, did he ask them to leave? Did he cry? Did he simply walk away? No. He drove them out. It is one thing to forgive a slap across my cheek, but an insult to the Lord requires... No. It demands correction.
I don't know if you figured this out yet, but I don't believe what you believe.
Then as a Gentile, you should find this to be even more beneficial. If the sorrows stay in Zion, you will always have a link to New Canaan. If the sorrows leave Zion, so too do the New Canaanites. What's more, you'll have more whitelegs coming farther south. You may not be concerned over matters of faith, but this is a case where faith and practicality coincide. No one
That's
wants
fine.
the whitelegs here.
Yes.
We just need to convince Daniel that it's our responsibility to ensure that doesn't happen.
A talking mummy.
Be nice, dude. He's been burnt. 95% of his body is burnt scars. Beyond third-degree burns.
Welcome back. What can I do for you?
What do you know of salt upon wounds?
He's a butcher. Believe me, I know the godless fire that burns in his heart. I've been burned by it myself. He's not the kind to let his subordinates do all
Makes
the killing.
sense. Mummies
No.
are weak to fire
He likes
damage.
to have a hand in it, with that spear of his. He's fashioned himself an abomination before the eyes of the Lord. I'm happy to serve as an instrument of divine justice.
Can I ask you some personal questions?
It's not something I enjoy, but I pray to God that someone may learn from my mistakes. What would you like to know?
Are you in much pain? Is there anything I can do to help?
You are kind to offer, but no, there's nothing you can do. We don't use chems, but I learned long ago that I'm immune to their effects.
Fuck.
It never stops burning. My skin. Every day I have to unwind the bandages and replace them with fresh ones. Exposing my body to the air is like living through it again.
Oh my god.
But it's better to be clean than comfortable.
Were you always with the New Canaanites?
I was born in Ogden, what people came to call New Canaan. Things were more peaceful when I was growing up. When I was a young man, I went out into the world to do missionary work, as all New Canaanites do. I traveled along the Long 15 and followed 89 south into Arizona. Along the way, I met two men from a group called the Followers of the Apocalypse. Edward Sallow and Bill Calhoun. They came to teach the tribes. Calhoun was a good man. Edward was the one who got us into trouble down the road.
Also, before I continue the conversation with him, you can see on his vest right there, it says SWAT on the right side, and on the left, SLCPD, Salt Lake City Police Department. Salt Lake City, Utah. That's where we are. Was one of those men Caesar?
No, not then. Back then, he was just Edward. Smart man. Young, but we all were. We thought we could hike into the Grand Canyon and talk to Blackfoots. We did. And the Blackfoots were friendly enough at first. But eventually... I've thought back to that day so many times. I must have mistranslated. Something must have been mixed up, because the Blackfoots decided we weren't going to leave. The rest is history, assuming Edward hasn't changed it.
You call it orange in Utah? More rocks, Nikki. More rocks. It's just all of it. It's just Utah's it's all rocks. How did you end up as Caesar's legate?
This way lies the path to hell. Caesar needed me to translate. Translation became giving orders. Giving orders became leading in battle.
Oh my god.
Leading in battle became training, punishing, terrorizing. A series of small mistakes before a great fall.
Great fall.
And I stayed in that darkness until after Hoover Dam. After I failed Caesar and he had me burned alive, thrown into the Grand Canyon.
How did you survive?
I survived because the fire inside burned brighter than the fire around me. I fell down into that dark chasm. The flame burned on and on. The next morning, I woke up and crawled out of the northern edge of the Grand Canyon, that cursed place. It took me 3 months to reach New Canaan. It was as though the prodigal son had returned. They welcomed me like I had never left, never done anything to shame them. The fire that had kept me alive was love. Their love. God's love.
Blech.
I will never be able to repay the debt I owe to them. But I must try.
What do you know about the war with Caesar and the NCR?
I try not to involve myself with matters of the Mojave anymore. All I know is from before the Battle of Hoover Dam.
Tell me about the NCR.
Better than Caesar, but that's not a high standard.
Yep.
Too much love of money and ownership. Not enough love of God and giving.
Don't care about God.
Any society that derives its power and authority from the will of man alone lives apart from God and will crumble in the end.
Tell me about Mr. House.
I had heard of him, but when we were preparing to enter the Mojave, he didn't seem relevant to what was happening. From what I've learned since Hoover Dam, he handled the Mojave tribes in a fashion not entirely dissimilar from Caesar. It's too bad.
I'm guessing you don't like Caesar very much.
Love the sinner, hate the sin. With Caesar, it's often very difficult to see through all of that sin to the person inside. I can say that we were both lucky that NCR supply lines and land routes north of Mojave Outpost were destroyed before the Battle of Hoover Dam. Something bad happened near Death Valley, at a place called the Divide. NCR couldn't cut across anymore, and
That
it slowed
makes sense.
down the reinforcements.
Pay attention to what they said about some place called Death Valley and the Divide. The Divide is the next DLC. We'll get there.
Terrible storms ripped entire companies apart before they even got to Nevada soil. The aftermath of Hoover Dam could have been even worse for Caesar.
What's at the Divide?
I don't know for certain, and I don't think NCR knows either. Whatever happened at the Divide was too much for them to handle. Our Frumentari told us what they saw. Only fools and madmen would march into a place like that. All roads wind down to the same spot.
Also, don't
The
pay any
grave.
attention to the man behind the curtain.
They said all that's left there is a gaping wound cut into the earth. Cursed and damned. No place for God-fearing folk.
I think we're... Alright, we're done.
Katubiu.
Do you have any family?
I do. A fine husband and 3 children. I miss them each day, but I take comfort in knowing they are safe.
A safe? Where are they?
When we learned that Salt Upon Wounds had defiled Zion with his presence, Daniel ordered the children, the old, and the sick
he a
evacuated from the camp. My husband volunteered to lead the hunters that went with them for protection. I try not to worry about them, but we have had no news for so long, and Daniel seems sad when I ask him about it. Sad and a little frightened.
I think she's just got a headdress on, Nikki. I could talk to him. Maybe he'll open up to me.
Perhaps he will. I sometimes feel he thinks he must protect me. If he has news, I would know of it. Then I will look forward to our next speaking.
I'm so glad you're here, Nikki, that we have a little bit of a decision to make for you. You know, I have proton throwing axes. I didn't bring any on the mission with me, so I can't repair this thing for free anymore. I need to use the weapon repair kits, which are the generic healer things. Oh, he's over here. He's back at his, like, office.
Oh, noes.
Oh, it's not that bad. Oh, my controller's better. It does kind of time out a couple times. I wonder if it's just a connection thing. No, he did go back here.
Yay, yay, controller, yay.
I wish I actually used my Amazon gift card for it, because that kind of hurts that it didn't.
When Salt Upon Wounds took New Canaan, he ordered the White Legs to salt the earth so nothing could grow again. What kind of monster could do that?
So our companions tell little snippets of backstory as we are with them.
I think an ogre could.
Damn, Daniel.
I'm glad to see you're still with us. How can I help you?
Tell me about Waking Cloud's family.
What do you want to know exactly? I'm sure she could tell you much better than I.
She said one of her births was difficult and you helped her see through it?
Oh, well, that's true. Waking Cloud is a talented midwife. She certainly brought more children into the world than I have. But there are some problems she's never dealt with. One of them came up when she was having her 3rd child, and I really didn't do much. I'm surprised she mentioned it. What?
Did you help the rest of her family leave Zion?
I did.
Oh, what's the matter? Did something happen?
Her 3 children are safe. They made it north weeks ago and met up with New Canaanites heading east. Her husband didn't make it. He died protecting their children from a White-Leg attack. Do not tell Waking Cloud. She is one of the only Sorrows who can communicate easily with us, and her tribe needs her to be strong right now.
It's her husband. Don't you think she has a right to know?
To everything, there is a season. Who are you or I to put this heavy burden on her now?
You're the new Canaanite supposed to lead these people, not hide things from them.
She will find out soon enough.
I know, you're right. I shouldn't have hidden it from her in the first place. We can't fail here again. Zion can't become the next New Canaan. The Sorrows don't deserve that. They don't deserve any of this. Sometimes I look at them and wonder if they would have been better off if those old trails had stayed forgotten. If we had never found any of them. Tell Waking Cloud if you think that's best. I won't stop you.
Katubiu.
I'm afraid he was killed by the White Legs during the evacuation.
What? No. You must be mistaken. Daniel would have told me.
I'm afraid so. Daniel kept it from you because he thought the grief would distract you.
How dare he? What gives him the right? I thought Daniel was my friend, but he cares nothing for the Sorrows.
How should we give this choice? I'll let this choice be for you, Nikki. 1, he was only doing what he thought was best for the tribe. It wasn't an easy choice for him.
Perhaps. I will have to have a very long talk with Daniel when all of this is over. Thank you for telling me this truth.
Woot! Nikki, the Sorrows tribe has the most depressing backstory. We'll get there eventually.
Father, I ask that you guide this woman who is the vessel of your will. Show her the light of your wisdom and the peace of your love. Amen.
Just the way.
We haven't seen anybody in a while. Maybe the monsters have stealth suits too.
I'm looking for a medicine man, guys. Somebody who's gonna make me trip balls and go hug a bear.
O Father, guide and protect us, your humble children, as we labor in the vineyards, and make us strong to resist those who would steal Zion from us. You leave me no choice.
Time to fight.
These guys are right next to you.
This one is mine.
Cessation of hostilities complete.
I guess that's why they're called the White Legs, because they're from Salt Lake City.
You leave me no choice. I know you
Was
are
that all?
alone to leave Zion, but perhaps you might find peace if you stayed.
Pip-Boy lights on.
Yes?
Time to
Leave me no
fight.
choice. Nikompa! Yield!
Fighting over.
They have the arm of a praying mantis as a gauntlet.
We
Pip-Boy
pass
lights
like
on.
moonlight on still water.
I need the Pip-Boy light so I can see what I'm looting. Calf. Alright. Well, I guess we cleared this very nearby threat.
Zion used to be a place of peace, you know. Daniel says that it is holy in the eyes of the Father. I hope someday you will see it as it was.
Sneaking down. Fighting now. That's all. Time to fight.
I didn't kill that puppy, just so we're clear, that was Waking Cloud.
Fighting over.
Waking Cloud, that's not necessary. You killed that family. I did not do it. Guys, I got food coming in a second. I might have to end the stream in a sec. Trying to find the medicine man. Oh, this is it. This is it. All right. Hello.
When Salt Upon Wounds took New Canaan, he ordered the...
Hola, outsider. Welcome, child of omens. You come to receive visions of truth?
I don't know what visions of truth means.
Take drugs, kill a bear. Seek medicine plant. Return with sacred datura root. Receive visions of truth, they guide you.
I already got the roots you need.
These roots make sacred vision tea. You drink, you see path before you. Ready?
Alright, let's do this.
Drink. Tea is strong. Tea is bitter. Wisdom is strong. Wisdom is bitter. You see? You go to cave. Find ghost of she. Lay ghost to rest. This your quest. Bring peace where was strife. Go.
the white lakes to salt the earth so nothing could grow again. What kind of monster could do that?
Oh, by the way, this is going to be our vision for the rest of the mission until we actually do the finish the quest. Can I teleport? Okay, we're gonna go to Caterpillar's Mound. Oh, dude, I can't turn. You get so dizzy if you turn fast. Oh! I got hiccups, excuse me. I can smell food, guys.
Time to fight.
I'll fight fight you if I must.
Does that feel better?
I fear I will need more than my herbs to fix this.
Does that feel better?
Fucking panting. All right, what you got?
Was that all?
Daniel says that most people outside the valley...
Oh, there was somebody in the ground.
Perhaps when you leave, you will carry his word with you.
Final boss.
Ready, steady, fighty.
Here they are!
Fighting over.
She split into 3. That is the ghost of she. Oh, there's so many skeletons back here. Damn. People and Brahmin alike. Bighorners, probably. Alright, let's get the hell out of this place. Guys, thank you so much for hanging out for today's stream. I'm gonna go ahead and close this one down after I finish this quest. Wake up, white bird.
Does Ghost of She like quiet and grave?
It's done.
Then visions of truth are at an end. Will you learn from truth? Maybe yes, maybe no. Only for you to decide. Here, take. Gift to remind you of visions. Use well, or sell to curious trader. Either way, says much about you.
Well, I promise I won't sell it. Jury's out if I'll actually use it, because I like my hot toast.
I bet no one has ever been as unnoticed as me.
Thank you so much for hanging out for today, Unknown. I hope you have a safe day at work. Nikki, thank you as always for stopping by and filling the viewer count a little bit. I appreciate your company. stay tuned tomorrow for a little bit more of this. Let me know if you do end up catching the first bit of the stream today where I meet with
Oh,
Joshua
Father.
Graham for the first time. Until then, I will see you in the future. I'm gonna go have some food. Stay safe.